Hello dear friends, today I will tell you about another of our simulators. It is called Airwalk. We bought it when Radomirchik was 3 years old, and he could stand for 10 to 15 minutes. A children's exercise machine. Airwalk is designed to strengthen the muscles of the legs and develop a sense of balance and coordination of the child. Also ideal for children with poor motor skills. This simulator was very important for us. Since Radomir constantly sat or crawled, his hip joints were incorrectly formed, and this threatened by the subluxation of these joints or the development of dysplasia. To force the hip joint to form correctly, it was necessary to provide the correct load for the joint, which is naturally obtained with the vertical position of the body. We needed to come up with different games in which Radomir would like to stand, even if it is difficult and interesting for him. That's what games we had for this. To play only standing at the table, to watching the cartoon he should have stood in the simulator, crocodiles. And the second cartoon he could watch on the sofa as encouragement. He had do an exercises on the handles walker, and go for a walk with a simulator pony. And he had used the simulator Airwalk. Of course, this simulator is designed for our elder children and higher. Radomir was 3 years old. The child was uncomfortable holding on to the simulator's hands, which were at the level of his eyes. And we turned the simulator the other way. You see that it was become much more comfortable for Radomir. He could hold on by hands, and when he tired, he almost hung on his forearms. Behind my back was a television set, and Radomir's task was only to stand and hold, and I already moved his legs as if he were going himself. And it was necessary to hold the legs, so that they would not jump off the platforms.
Как ты хорошо ходишь, да? Мы идем, посмотри до папы. Где наш папа? Радомирчик, где наш папа? Вот, как мы идем. А тут мама. Там телевизор.
We even thought of making bindings, like on skis, to fix the legs of a child, but abandoned this idea. On the one hand, they are attached for a long time. And the second and most important, because if he just tired of standing and falls from the simulator on his side, it can damage the legs that are tied, and do not even feel it. The simulator, aerial walk, seems to be simple in appearance, but you have to be careful on it. This is the only simulator on which we never leave Radomir himself. These exercises help to strengthen the muscles of the back and legs of the child. We taught the legs to move alternately, right leg and left leg. After all, he crawl all the same with jumps. Pulling 2 legs. As stated in the description of the simulator, the child's work improves the cardiovascular and respiratory systems, developed coordination of movements, flexibility and mobility of joints, and that the main thing for us, the child stood upright and looked like going. We did different exercises. You could swing one leg back and forth, and keep the other in place. You can swing 2 legs the same way as on a swing. And you can move the legs alternately, imitating walking. We were begin IHG to do all the exercises slowly and smoothly, gradually making movements faster. We practiced this several times a day. Radomir, depending on the mood, or on the interest of the cartoon, could stand like that for 10 or 20 minutes, and then crouch down and we were starting to play another game. Radomir could just sat on the platform and swayed. Older children also really like this simulator, and since the maximum weight of the user is 65 kilograms, then the older brothers practiced on it too and showed an example to Radomir. Now Radomir has grown up, and he does it on the simulator himself. He can climb on it himself and get down. That's how it turns out.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily
I think that this simulator has very much helped us in the rehabilitation of Radomir and in the variety of activities with him. I wish you good health and invincible faith. See you.
Подписывайтесь на наш канал, ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии. До встречи с вами, пока!